Good morning and welcome to another weekly deal analysis here in the Corner Barn. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, the creative guy. Each and every week, I pick a random house off of the internet and analyze it for a cash deal and a creative deal. Let's get into it. This week takes us to North Carolina, 117 Jonestown Road in Asheville, North Carolina. It is a two-bedroom, one bath, looks like a bungalow, a little over 1,000 square feet. They are currently asking 326, and on the 1st of February, they just had a price drop. For reference, today is the 17th. Uh, been on the market 66 days. Nothing really jumps out at me in the comments here, but let's take a look at these pictures, see what the condition looks like overall. Outside looks super clean. Um, Mortar joints look good. The siding looks good. Chimney looks real good. That's always one of my big concerns is the chimney and the condition of it, but the thing looks pretty solid. Definitely a little dated with the paneling, but the funny part is that stuff's back in style. One recommendation that I just made to somebody that was going through a flip was to leave the bottom half kind of like wainscoting and then drywall the upper half. Seemed like a pretty good idea. I don't know if they ended up doing that or not. I think they're still in the middle of that flip. Wood stove, hardwood floors, very clean. Wood floors look like they're in great shape. Kitchen, nothing solid. Got a nice bottle opener there. Good sink. Could definitely use a backsplash just to kind of liven it up a little bit. Got wall oven with a bunch of dead space over top. So this has been replaced. You got a good cooktop. Looks like everything's electric here. Not sure what this is. Because if this is the hood with the draft, I'm not really sure what that thing is, but not a big deal. Got some ceiling fans. Fridge built into the wall. That's kind of cool. Giving you good floor space. Bathroom, functional. I don't like these floors. Slap some carpet or some LVP on it. Looks like they got some LVP here. The downstairs space. Dryer. Cool little mural on the back of the house. Looks like there's plenty of parking, which is always a bonus. HVAC. Hard to tell like an overall condition of the roof because it's got snow on it. Retaining wall looks good. From this angle, it kind of looks like it's falling a little bit, but overall, I'd say you're pretty solid there. All right, let's see what else we got in here. All right, so Zillow's saying 306 to 340. Clearly, it's not worth what they're trying to sell it for. Otherwise, it would have sold already. So they bought this thing in 08 for, wow, 138. Good for them. Went on the market just before Christmas, 331. Just dropped it. 326. The property taxes are decent in line, I think. Got a 584. Wow, 700, 470. These comps are all over the place. Good gosh. The suckers are everywhere. 4 and 4 is. It all looks like the same picture, doesn't it? I don't know. Similar homes, 350, 400, 400. These are all for sale. So you can list anything you want for sale and put it at any price. Doesn't mean anybody's going to buy it. So that all being said, I think this thing ARV is going to be worth 300,000. That's the number we're going to use for today. So where am I headed? The Invest Nest. I love this software. If you want to try it out, you can sign up theinvestnest.com and you don't even have to put a credit card number in or anything. You can try it for a week for free. If you do want to continue, it is month to month, no contract, and overall just great service. If you use my code Chris Thompson Real Estate at checkout, you can save 50% on your first month. I think overall this is like 15 bucks a month. One of the cool things about it, it does have skip tracing that is included. They don't charge additional for that like most sites do. So try it out. If you like it, awesome. If you don't use it. Use whatever you want to use. All right, overview. There's 17 years, which we already saw. Financials. All right, so they're saying there's no mortgage on this thing. They had a HELOC on it, revolving credit, and that gets paid off this month, looks like. We bought it for 138. Location. All right, let's break this sucker down. Calculate our returns, 117. Jonestown Road. Our purchase price. All right, so we said our ARV is going to be 300,000. As you know from watching in the past, we're going to offer 70% minus repairs. So 300,000 times 70% is 210. We're going to throw in 10,000 for fix-ups. Excuse me. To kind of update this thing, a retaining wall, and just kind of overall a facelift in the kitchen. So we're going to offer $200,000. Closing cost 2 points. Hard money cost 2 points. Our fix-ups are going to be 10 grand. Our down payment, we're only looking to do 20%. Interest rates right now are at 7.5 on a 30-year term. The best thing as a landlord is fixed debt. All right, rentals, InvestNest is saying 25. You know where I'm going next. HUD fair market for a 2-bedroom. Wow. There's a pretty big difference there. So one's saying 25, one's saying 15. I don't know a ton about Asheville, North Carolina, but I did go to college in Charlotte. So I know somewhat about it. Don't think it's a very heavy Section 8 area. So that's probably why they're not offering as much, because it's not really a big city. It's kind of off in the country, and you get the point. So I think we're just going to split the difference on these two. So if this one's saying 15 and this one's saying 25, I think we split the middle and go at 2,000 a month. Property taxes, insurance, management fee, tenants paying all utilities. Our war chest, 5% for maintenance and repairs, 5% for vacancies, and 5% for CapEx. Appreciation, rent increase. We're planning to hold this thing for about 10 years. We're investors. We don't pay agents full price. All right, here's what our numbers look like. So for grand total of $57,200, you are looking to collect $160 a month. Not a great return. What else we got? Payment. So our cash on cash return is only a little over 3%. That doesn't get me excited. And remember, we're coming in 100 and we said 300 from where they're currently at. We offered 200. So we're coming in $126,000 lower than they're currently asking right now. And it's still not a great return. Now, of course, if we could get those rental prices up, then by all means, absolutely. ROI, much better, almost 13%. Closing fees. We got our management fee, our property tax, our insurance. War chest of 300 bucks. 1,000 total. Total expenses is pretty high on this thing. So looking at our 10-year hold, it works its way up to a 9% cash on cash return. I don't know. That one really doesn't do it for me. What about you? Drop a comment below. All right. So we know what our cash analysis looks like. Now let's do the fun part. So if you want to use this creative calculator, go to my website, christhompsonteam.com, scroll down the page a little bit. You can download it for free, use it, enjoy it. And by all means, please provide me feedback. If there's something you want to change to it, or there's something I forgot to change, by all means, you can shoot me a message on that website as well. But use it, love it. It's free. Download it, enjoy. All right. So we said our ARV is 300,000. Our purchase price on a creative deal, we're going to throw them 280. See if they bite, which is a long way from 200,000 on our cash offer. We're going to offer them a 3% interest rate. So how do we figure out our PITI? Going to bank rate, because I love their calculator. So 280. We'll do 5% down. That's overall in pretty good shape. 3% interest. 2884 is the zip out there. Property tax is 122 a month. 122 a month. Insurance, that's $100. All right, 1343. That's a whole heck of a lot better number. Because if you look back, I'm going to write this down before I forget, 1343 is our PITI, 1343. All right. So if you look at here, our monthly mortgage payment was quite significantly higher, which is almost 1120 versus, no, did I say that math wrong? I think I said that math wrong. All right, let's finish figuring this out anyways. All right, so our potential rents we said were $2,000. 2,000, not 20,000. All right. War chest is at 15%. Management fee is 10%. So that gives us a 157 net monthly. Still not a great number, but if we look back over here, these numbers are pretty in line, and we offered them $80,000 more. Now, here's where the beauty of the creative offer comes in. So we look back at bank rate. We said we're going to do 5% down, which is 14,000. So cash to the seller, 14,000. Agent commissions. We'll do 1%. 100. No assignment fees, closing costs. We factored in at about total about 3.5% because we're paying both sides. Renos, you said it was only 10,000. 2 months of carrying. And the reason we use 2 months of carrying is 1 month for marketing and 1 month for an agent to place the tenant. TC is going to cost you about $1,000. So with this calculation breakdown, we're looking at $40,566. On our cash price is 57.2. So fairly significant difference in the numbers to get the same monthly cash flow. I don't know about you, but I would rather come out of pocket with $40,000 versus $57,000. Call me crazy. Either way, I don't think either one of these is a great deal. So if we could bump our rents up, because let's just try, let's say we can get 2,200 for this thing. All right, now that just puts our net cash flow up to $300. That I would buy that deal. $40,000 I think is still a lot of money out of pocket, especially on a creative deal. So maybe if we go 0 down and give them a 4% rate, we can play with the numbers any way you want. But overall, I don't think this is a great deal. I wouldn't buy it. Let me know if you would down in the comments. So there is our cash and our creative analysis of 117 Jonestown Road in Asheville, North Carolina. I don't think either one of those offers would be really great. One, I think your cash offer is going to be too low and it's not enough return, and you're having to put out almost $60,000. On the creative side, we bump those rents up. It's possible, but you're still having to come out of pocket with about $40,000. I think there's better deals out there. So for me, I'm not buying either of these deals, cash or creative. What do you think? Drop me a comment down below and let me know if that's something you may consider. I don't know. And that concludes another episode of the weekly deal analysis here in the Corner Barn. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, creative guy. Each and every week, we pick a random house off the internet, analyze it for a cash and a creative deal. We'll see you next week.